Very good morning and welcome. Supersport Park here, Centurion. New Zealand against South Africa. South Africa at home, of course. The second of two Sunfoil test matches. The first one, a damp squib in Durban. And it all comes down to these next 5 days. And fortunately, weather looks like it's going to play its part. It certainly has done today. A good crowd starting to build up here at Supersport Park. It's a Saturday morning, of course. Team news out of South Africa, and Dean Elgar rolled an ankle yesterday, and Quinton de Kock, the big news, opening the batting. South Africa who lost the toss. Kane Williamson won the toss, elected to bowl first. New Zealand unchanged as expected for this second test match. Didn't find out too many things that went wrong in Durban, so they've stuck with the same side. Major talking point, Quinton de Kock at the top of the order. Very good average. Still early in his test match career, but he's a wonderful player. Opens the batting, of course, in limited overs cricket. It's been very, very good. 10 one-day international hundreds, I think, opening the batting for South Africa. Quality player. And Stephen Cook, who scored his test match 100 at this very ground against England. 115. He looked good in Durban until he was nicked off by a good delivery from Trent Boult. I looked at Kane Williamson and I thought, he's 60-40 on this. He's just tipped in favour of having a bowl than he is in favour of having a bat.
Bowlers, we want to try and get it full as possible.
It's underway. A little bit streaky. It'll test the outfield and picks up a boundary. First one of the morning. Oh, close, very close. Pad first. Is it pad first? If it's pad first, they've got to go. Yeah. I don't think the bat was... No, I think it clipped the front pad first, Polly, for mine first up. Yeah. Definite edge there. Definite edge onto that front pad. That was the only question, wasn't it? Look for the sound there. First one just off the bat. More of a thud. So, very good, Paul Rifle. Excellent start to the morning for him. Clipped away. Fine enough for 4.
So the first boundary for Stephen Cook.
Roundabout there, Polly, around about there. Quality shot, though, from Quinton de Kock. Not sure that short mid-wicket would have stopped that. Lovely piece of timing. Oh, that was the other one. It's a ball he's developed, Trent Boult. That is a beautiful piece of bowling.
Yes, Ronnie.
Good drive. Waited for it. Just punched it down the ground, did Stephen Cook. Run away for 4.
Beautifully played by Stephen Cook.
Nice shot. Beautifully played by Quinton de Kock, and it will speed away for 4.
Exactly what he wants. Nice and full on his legs. And certainly his strength of his.
Shot. No need to run for those. A crisp sound off the bat. And raced away for 4. Wow! He's wondering how that's missed. Beautiful delivery. Good line, good length. Took it on and played it really well, controlled it well. A good pull shot for 4.
So Bracewell to get us underway after drinks. Through the gap. That'll be the 50 partnership as it races away to the boundary. Excellent start. First ball after drinks.
Beautifully played by Quinton de Kock. The one thing about the surface and the ground is that you get value for shots.
Mitchell Santner.
Yeah. Stand down.
To start, lovely. rocked back. It was too short, it was too wide, and punished by Stephen Cook.
This will be an interesting battle.
No, not if he bowls there. Too short, too wide once again, and put away comfortably.
Too easy. No risk attached to that stroke.
Plenty of shots just like that, picking up another boundary.
Beautifully balanced, wonderful timing as well. So New Zealand having their problems.
Inside edge, oh, put down. Put down. It was a tough one for BJ Watling. He got there though. Got his hand to it, and it just spilled out of the glove.
Bit of luck for Quinton de Kock. It was a very difficult chance.
You can see the disappointment for BJ Watling. He works so hard at his game.
Another good delivery from Wagner. We saw the last delivery of his first over beat the outside edge of Quinton de Kock's bat. This time it finds the edge, but no luck for New Zealand. Away to the boundary she goes. I think just pitching outside the line. It was a great appeal by Wagner. Here we have a look at it again. Pitch is just on. Hits him in line and going on to crashing just underneath the bails. So that would have been a reversal of the original decision. And New Zealand would have had their first wicket. You don't want to be showing them that when they walk into the change room at lunch. And he puts that away to take him to 50. Superbly played by Quinton de Kock. A little bit of width. He's onto it in a flash. And that's his third career 50 in Test cricket.
Well, he did say that he wanted to open the batting, took responsibility, and what a wonderful way to get to his third 50. Just slightly short on that off stump, and his balance was good, but well played.
The slightly lucky boundary, wanting to hit it through the covers was Quinton de Kock. Finds the outside edge. Another good delivery from Wagner. No luck for him, but another boundary for South Africa. Change of angle for the last delivery before the lunch break. Trent Bolt's going to come around the wicket to Stephen Cook. And he knocks it away to bring up the 100 for South Africa. Do they want the second? No. Decides against risking a run out. A wonderful opening partnership so far in this first session for South Africa. The first 100 partnership in 35 innings at the top of the order for the Proteas. The last one was late in 2013. So Quinton de Kock, stopgap opener for this test match, has more than done his job at the top of the order, and that dressing room will be very, very happy.
100 without loss having been sent in on a fresh pitch, and they're going at 3.5 to the over. So very good for the batters, not so good for the bowlers.
Runs straight away, so strong on the leg side. Stephen Cook, that is his preferred area, his preferred scoring area. That's a great delivery. There was a big noise there. Would it have been the top of the pad? Maybe. Rifle says not out. It was a top delivery. It was foolish.
This will give us a better idea. It's a Jaffa, absolute Jaffa.
Beautifully played. That is the strength of Stephen Cook.
Yeah, the outfield's quick enough to take that away. Good shot from Stephen Cook. Anything that gets too close to middle stump.
And that's 4. No third man in position off the outside edge. A little bit of luck there for Quinton de Kock. Didn't necessarily mean it to go there, but they all count in the end. Oh, well, back-to-back boundaries. Streaky ones at that. That didn't quite carry to second slip. Well, that's 3 of them all in the same area. Maybe, just maybe, put a third man down there. Might save a few runs.
This one will give to Quinton de Kock. nothing lucky about this shot. He just waits for the ball to go, cross him on the angle.
Oh, clipped away, lovely. Very clever, isn't it?
They thought they just might be getting the upper hand because he was looking to play the pull shot all the time. He thinks, well, I'll change it up. I'll just go this way rather than the other. And there's nobody there.
I wonder if he said that in English or not. I'm not sure.
Shouts of catch it. The man takes it. There it is. The short ball has worked. It's a good catch from Trent Boult because it was travelling.
And he's ended up about 1.5 foot maybe inside the boundary rope when he's taken that catch. Reverse cut right in front of the boundary, right in front of the dugout as well. It's gone flat and hard. He knew straight away didn't get it. Had to check himself, Trent Boult. Does well, and Wagner does the job. So Quinton de Kock, a very well made 82. South Africa lose their first at 133.
Hashim Amla walks out to the middle in his 94th Test match. A marvellous record he's got, closing in on 7,500 Test match runs. He's got 2,500s and averages just under 51.5. That's a nice shot. It's beautiful through the covers. It won't go to the boundary, but he still gets to a half century. Stephen Cook, who has fond memories of Supersport Park, a century on debut. He got 25 in the second innings in that match, and here he is getting past 50.
Yeah, very well played. Looked good for his 20 in Durban. He's looked good today, been very patient, as you can tell with that strike rate.
Beauty. And on drive, straight down the ground. 4 runs.
Oh, that's really nice. A wonderful piece of timing.
Hashim Amla at his best. He's not going to miss out on a full delivery outside off stump, and that brings up the South Africa 150 as well. Played well in Durban, Hashim Amla. We saw a few of these shots there. Well, New Zealand have got it. Kane Williamson, I think they might have another look whether that carried. 2 umpires are going to just confer. Stephen Cook is not quite sure. I must say, I wasn't quite sure to start with either. But the New Zealanders looked very confident.
A bit wide. So the first question is answered, didn't bounce to the bat, and it's gone straight in. No doubt, good catch. So that's going to be the second wicket. Very good catch and very good captaincy.
And he's a very good gully fielder as well. He took a brilliant catch to get rid of Faf du Plessis in Durban, and a good one today as well. So there's absolutely no doubt that that went straight into the hands of Kane Williamson. That's a pretty easy decision for the third umpire, and confirmed there. So Stephen Cook's vigil comes to an end. He did a good job today, Stephen Cook. He did the job that a test opener is required to do. He occupied the crease for a long time. He blunted that new ball.
Next man to the crease for South Africa, JP Duminy, 32 years of age, his 36th match, averaging just under 32. Edged, and that one carry. That could have been back-to-back wickets. He's going to pick up a boundary, JP Duminy. A fortunate one to get his innings underway. I don't know if Martin Guptill got a hand to it, but just dropped short. Oh, and met with the middle of Hashim Amla's bat, just drifted down the leg side and put away with some prowess. Goes on the hook this time, executes it well behind square, better than he did at Kingsmead. Beautifully put away by Hashim Amla, slightly overpitched, but a glorious shot.
That's a great shot, Leo, from Hashim Amla.
That could be close. Yes, he's given him. He's adjudged to pitch in line and going on to hit the leg stump. There'll be a bit of a discussion here between JP Duminy and Hashim Amla. I think Hashim Amla will feeling that this ball is going to go on and miss the leg stump. He's going to have a look upstairs. It'll all be down to whether it's clipping that leg stump or whether it's umpire's call. I think it's going to be a close one. But there was some definite swing there for Trent Boult. Or has Hashim Amla got away with it? Impact is umpire's call. Missing the stumps. So a great review by Hashim Amla. Fortunately for New Zealand, the third wicket is not down. And the prize wicket of Hashim Amla is still on the table. Umpire Gould will have to change his decision. Nicely played down the ground. Yes, beats mid off. That should work its way to the boundary. Good shot from JP Duminy. Pulled away beautifully. This one's dragged down by Boult. And Hashim Amla was onto it in a flash.
You try and find the outside edge and try and bowl a much tighter off-stump line and get the ball to go away. And tea's called. End of the over, 182 for 2.
Yeah, it's been a decent fight back from New Zealand after the first session, 100 without loss. They needed to get into the wickets column, and that they did. Here's the session, 26 overs, 2 for 82. So a decent fight back from New Zealand, but South Africa will still feel that they sit in command, having lost the toss and been asked to bat first. They sit on 182 for 2.
Southie's been pretty good today. That's gone through as well, past the outstretched hand of Kane Williamson. Way to the boundary for 4. Nice. Off the back foot, comfortable, and away to the boundary for 4. Third man, very good shot. Up and over, all the way.
It's a wonderful game, this, isn't it? I've always said this game has changed from a technical game to an outcome game. Wonderful shot you've called it. He's played an uppercut in a test match over the slips for 6. Another typical shot from Hashim Amla. A little bit too straight and the sort of length he likes to pick up, and he's beaten the man. Square leg boundary, another boundary. Beautiful shot. End of the over, 206 for 2.
Yeah, that's nipping down. Just nipping down leg. I'm not sure this would be a good review. Kane Williamson's looked at the bowler, he's looked at the keeper, BJ Watling. I think that's missing. Just have a look at this. Pitching in line's fine, impact in line. Oh dear, crashing again. That's another one. But he's at gully, Kane Williamson. He's got to rely on the keeper and the bowler here.
Just to add into slightly over pitches, and JP Duminy latches onto this. You certainly get value from your shots at Super Sport Park. Another boundary. My co-commentator shakes his head, and I know why. Beautiful shot. He's handsome when he plays them. A little bit too full, but you still got to strike them. And when you strike them straight down the ground, it means you've hit it late. It means you're in form. JP Duminy seems to have overcome a few demons. What a wonderful shot.
And he loves playing it. It was nicely timed into the onside. I'm not sure that Tim Southee made it. I don't think he did. It's a good effort.
Shot. Too short. Cuts away and it'll go for 4.
Never going to miss out on that, Hashim Amla. That's what we talked about.
It was in the air for a brief period, but it's in the gap and it'll go for 4. A couple of 4s in the over, and it brings another half-century to Hashim Amla. A 31st in Test matches. Loves it here. It's a 6th also against New Zealand. Good shot. In control, straight back over his head, and it's gone for 4.
Like that more than that paddle sweep. That was good, aggressive, constructive cricket.
Oh, this time. Say you can't get him out. Neil Wagner says, I can. Little outside edge, through to BJ Watling, and another breakthrough for New Zealand, and another one for Neil Wagner.
Yeah, coming around the wicket, creating a little bit of an angle. It straightens and just finds a feather of an edge through to Watling. Look at this delivery from real wide, drifts in, and there is the edge. So New Zealand have struck an important blow for them. Just drifts in and then straightens, finds that edge. Easy catch for Watling. And Hashim Amla has to go for 58. It's been another superb effort from him. The third South African wicket goes down. South Africa now 246 for 3.
3 down now, and the skipper walks to the crease. Faf du Plessis. Record reads pretty good.
This could be close. Yes, the finger goes up. So this could be back-to-back wickets for New Zealand. Has it pitched in line? JP Duminy is deciding whether he wants to go upstairs. He'll have a word with Faf du Plessis. But I think this could be tight. Where's it pitch? Good review. It's outside leg stump. So that's 2 for 2 for South Africa. Hashim Amla went upstairs. And was adjudged to be not hitting the stumps. That one's adjudged to be pitching outside.
Nice, very nice. He's waited for it. And he's finally got one to put away. He's done it nicely.
Yeah, very patient from Faf du Plessis. That brings up to 250 for South Africa.
And that's 50 out.
And what a way to get to it. What a beautiful shot from JP Duminy. We saw him in the previous over, hit one straight to the stumps on the opposite side. This time, it really is a class shot from him.
That's a great shot. One of the best of the day for JP Duminy.
And that will be time for the day. It won't be another over, so South Africa will be happy with their performance so far. 283 for 3 having been put in by New Zealand. Just the 3 wickets to go down. JP Duminy sits there on 67 not out. Faf du Plessis will return to the crease unbeaten on 13. And a lot for the New Zealanders to think of. They tried hard, there was some assistance. The ball did nip around and there were a few lucky boundaries for South Africa. Not the wickets that the New Zealanders were after. South Africa having been put in, we're much the happier team.
That's very nicely played.
There it is, an emphatic style.
God!
That really is superbly played.